Ryan's budget promises to balance the budget in 10 years and produce a surplus by 2023. But can it work? Does the numbers add up? Republican Congressman Tom Cole sits on the Budget Committee. Thank you very much, Congressman, for joining us. The White House immediately said that the math does not add up. And it seems as though both sides are coming at it from completely different baselines, especially when it comes to Obamacare. You've gone against your party at times on the whole subject of revenue. Do you think that this can be done without new revenue?
It certainly can be done. I think there will be revenue generated by modernizing and streamlining the tax code, but really you have to stop the spending, and you at least have to have a goal, which I really appreciate Chairman Ryan laying out. Look, we've got a budget that the CBO says can balance if you did all these things in 10 years. The Democrats won't present a budget that will balance in 10 years or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50. I mean, it's not a serious budget when the President and the Senate and our friends in the House produce something that never, ever comes into balance. So, I think we've got something that clarifies the differences between the two parties and that can work.
Why leave the Pentagon almost untouched and get rid of Obamacare and turn Medicare into a voucher program?
Well, first of all, we haven't left the Pentagon untouched. As I'm sure you're aware, over $500 billion has already been taken out of the Pentagon. That's before sequester. So there's been real reductions in American defense spending. In terms of Obamacare, look, not a single Republican voted for it. I'd be pretty shocked if we ever presented a budget that presumed that it would stay in law. We would like to see it removed. We think we've got better alternatives. So, again, those are legitimate points of differences. Budgets sort of lay out, opening positions in negotiations and discussions. They're not the final document. Let's be real. What the President wants won't happen exactly as he would like it to. The same thing's true with the Senate Democrats. The same thing will be ultimately true with our budget. But at least it balances. It makes some tough choices, and I think that's what the American people want us to do right now.
What happens when the President, who's on the Hill now with the Senate Democrats, when he comes up and talks to your caucus tomorrow and really walks into the lion's den? What do you want to hear from him, and what are you going to tell him?
Yeah, well, just like Daniel, he'll come out just fine. But, look, we're very happy to have the President come. I appreciate the outreach on Capitol Hill to both parties, and the presidential time's a valuable thing. So when it's expended, I express my gratitude for that. Look, he's going to make his case. We've shown we can work together with him. We've worked together with him recently on everything from fiscal cliff to violence against women to Hurricane Sandy. But he's going to have to show he can give some, too. Now, I'm very interested in what he has to say about long-term entitlement reform. We all know it's the key to balancing the budget. Very interested to see what he'll say in terms of, ramping down or tapping down on discretionary spending. So, again, let's wait and see what he has to say. But I think he'll have people that will give him not only a courteous and respectful reception, but people that are very interested in finding a way to work with him to reduce the deficit, get us toward balance.
Congressman Tom Cole, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you, Andrea.